Hello, and welcome to another very special episode of Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the Geymalk, or the Geymalk. I like to call it Mittens because of the hands. This suit is one of the most powerful new type mobile suits during the first Neo Zeon War, or possibly the second, and it was initially intended for mass production. But it never made that, though it was noted to be a massive strain on the pilots. So, it's an interesting suit, and if you know anything about some of the other units out there, it's what gave us the Dagdoll. It was developed from this unit. I, for all of the weirdness of the suit, actually quite like the design, and I think it's kind of a fun suit. It sacrifices mobility for firepower. So, kind of a classic in the realm of supports in this game. So let's see what its loadout is. Alright, so it's a ballistic resistance of 25, a beam resistance of 29, a melee resistance of 6, a ranged strength of 45, a melee strength of 15, which is better than, throwing kittens at somebody, a movement speed of 105, a top speed of 190, a thruster gauge of 60. Again, it gives up mobility. Close range slots of 9, medium range slots of 13, and long range slots of 26. For armaments, it has the Mega Particle Cannons ×2 that come out of the mittens. It has a beam saber. Pardon me. A shoulder dual beam launcher. A Mega Particle Cannon barrage. This is actually quite fun to use, but you have to stop and charge it. But hey, it's fairly impressive. It has a triple grenade launcher in the arms right above the mittens. It has chilled funnels ×6 for a pincer attack. In other words, 3 fly out to each side of a suit and then shoot inwards. And then it has 2 mutter funnels, which just follow you around and shoot wherever you're aiming. For skills, it has a high performance radar, high performance scope, observational data link, nothing surprising so far, a scouting parallel processing device, again, not surprising, high performance aerospace gimbal, nice, high spec AMBAC, precision shelling, which, if you don't know, you get a 5% modifier when crouching on ground combat, and in space, if you're not moving, you get that. Anti-blast stabilizer, which is kind of nice. A special back add-on buffer, okay. A psycho field, which activates at 30% health. It's alright. A full power tackle. It's not bad. It can be pretty good. And a stabilization device, effective when crouching. So yeah, you can put up with a lot for it. As the suit stands, I think it's a fun unit, but it does struggle because it's slow, it's large, and while it can put the damage out, it really does rely on its team to filter for them. If you don't have that, this suit can be quite a misery fest to play, especially on ground where the speed really is more noticeable. I think it's good for people who frankly, are good at timing, have a good team to work with. Otherwise, it's a matter of when you get lucky. But hey, I still like it, so hey, let's see how it does in the match to come. Hey, welcome to the match with Mr. Mittens going into the void. This is an interesting match.
I don't have a huge amount of experience with the Geymalk. We're just gonna call it Mr. Mittens. Mr. Mittens here. I just don't have that much experience, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep up with my team as best I can in this situation. But I have fought it a number of times, and it can be frustrating if allowed to run rampant. So I'm trying to figure out where I should prioritize myself. So I'm going to go ahead and just move up and be aggressive and just throw some damage out there, because this guy decided to hang back, and I don't want to try to well, be the roadblock for back home, you might say. So I'm just gonna push forward, be aggressive with this guy, and throw out what damage I can. I got some follow guys on me. There we go. He's gonna make a run for it, and oof, he sure took a beating, I'll tell you that. So there's the other team. We're finally clashing, and I'm just kind of throwing out damage. I see this guy and I just back off immediately. I figure, you know what? Let's just let the team handle that guy. And I notice what's going on back here. So I try to be mobile, but throw out the damage where I can. And I'm kind of flubbing my changes for my weapon here. But yeah, I don't want that O to do nasty, unspeakable things to me, so I'm just going to back away from him. My team is very proactive, as you can see. But this unit, it's got a lot of options for range. It can throw out silly amounts of damage and be obscenely annoying. And this is the moment I realized that that is a Geymalk Mark II. And that I probably shouldn't be this aggressive on it, but there I go anyways. And I got this guy who just doesn't like me. He's just shooting me in the back, which, I mean, what do you do? I noticed that, I believe it's a support over there charging up his beams. I guess Cell is in space now. But I'm going to just drop down a little bit. And I'm not sure he's aiming at me, so I'm going to target him with the funnels. Just annoy him with some damage. Throw that out there. And from a perspective, I like this unit can kind of roll through its weaponry and do some pretty good damage. And if you know what you're dealing with, you can do silly amounts of combo damage in a way. It's kind of a rewarding figuring those little rotations out, but at the same time, missed the counter there. I'll also be honest, this match, I'm feeling like I got pretty lucky, because a lot of the times the raids just didn't seem that interested in my existence. And I accidentally shot my guy there. So I'm going to throw some damage out. And there's the O. Oh no, I've made a mistake. So I'm trying to get a lock on him. I'm not sure why. So I'm just going to charge into him there. Hit him with that. And the Geymalk Mark II finally realized I existed. I'm like, you know what? I'd have no chance of killing him anytime soon. So what if I get this guy? I'll just bully him a little bit, take him out, and then I'm gone. I had a higher chance of doing anything to him than, well, the Geymalk, who was, you know, interested in my posterior. So, our team's kind of gotten beaten back a little bit. No one's taken A, because why would they take that? They're all fighting over in the empty space right now. And, do we not have a raid on this team? I thought we did. I'm pretty sure we got. Yeah, we got one. There, okay. I'm not mad. Well, this team's actually got a pretty good build-up. So I'm sitting there going, I haven't used this barrage yet. I wonder what I can do with this. And I just kind of guessed. I didn't think I was going to do too much damage, but enough to, you know, be annoying. So I'm going to take a few shots, of course, from my friend the O. It's O magic. If he wanted to be more aggressive, I'd be in a lot of oh shit danger. But again, I did get lucky in this this map that no one really pressed me too often, and I could actually be kind of more the aggressor. And I noticed there's a guy sitting here repairing, so goodbye. So my team's pushing up. I'm trying to get more aggressive. I'm gonna throw out some yellow beams of damage with Mr. Mittens. And you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And there we go, got it. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting a decent rotation. But I'm also minding that I don't slam my guys with stuns. Because I was actually quite worried that I would be hitting them with a lot of stun attacks and, well, putting them in bad positions. So I'm trying to make use of the funnels. I'm trying to move around a lot. I'm not super good with... Oh, this poor guy. I don't know what he was thinking. He should have baited that. Or at least gone straight down. Oh well. But I do better with more aggressive units. The more sedentary ones I just struggle with. So I'm menacing this Queble Mark II like an idiot. But again, he's not paying attention to me, so, you know, I'm even going to melee him. I've gotten that bold at this point as we are under the last minute of the match. And I'm just shocked by how well this has gone. And again, I don't try to actually film squash matches. I tend to go with matches that are going to be more demonstrative of a unit's capabilities, even if they're a loss. These are just ones that I thought did the best, showing what this unit's really capable of. And bam, that still does a decent amount of damage, even to a raid. That poor Queble Mark II. I'm sorry. But, yeah, let's see how we did at the end of this match. Alright, he's in his fighter's pose. No board spots, but third place, that's nice. Bye-bye.